back to Clean with Kate and Gardener's Cottage collaboration. So Mike's here with me. We're doing a joint video, and so I talked in one of my videos that I was going to plant a little herb pot up. So actually I'm going to do it now with Mike's assistance. We're hopefully going to film the process. I've also bought this gorgeous lavender that I'm going to put in another pot, but I'll probably save that for another video. But I'm just going to do my herb pot.
You're going to tell them what you got in the mix?
Oh, that's a good idea. So what have we got in the mix? So I asked ChatGPT what were the best herbs for a culinary herb pot, and this is what it came up with. So actually we've got a basil, a purple basil actually, which is a bit more ornamental. It just said basil. This isn't hardy, so it'll need to go into glass over winter if it survives. But we're gonna, oh, do you want to put some gloves on? Before we're not going to start planting yet, I just want to talk about the soil. Sorry, Mike's getting a bit ahead of himself. I'll tell you what we've done with the soil first. So we had some really spent compost in here. It was really gritty. It'd been in here for years. The plants in it were looking a bit sorry for themselves. So what we did is I added some of this bloodfish and bone, a little bit in there, which I had in the shed. It's been in there a while. And I also added some spent mushroom compost. I'll just show you that. Spent mushroom compost, it's quite strong, so I didn't put too much in because herbs do like it quite tough. Mixed it really, really well. It is a little bit smelly. There's a bit of a smell to the mushroom compost because we only had it delivered today. Anyway, I think you should pop some gloves on if you're going to plant, because it is a bit stinky. Or I could pop my gloves on and plant. Should we find you a pair of gloves?
Yeah.
Like a pair of really old gloves so it doesn't ruin his new gloves.
These are my new gloves.
Oh, no, they're not. The new ones are yellow.
Just trashed them.
Oh, okay. And it looks like the dogs are coming to help. Probably fascinated by the smell of the mushroom compost. So what we got in here, we've got a chive, which might still go up out the vegetable garden.
You see young chive.
We've got some coriander. That, again, it's not a hardy, so we'll need to take that inside under cover. If it survives, we'll need to put it under cover for winter. Flat leaf parsley, this beautiful, really, beautiful purple basil, and then we've got a little golden thyme, which will hopefully, it's called Archer's Gold.
It's supposed to trail over the front.
And we picked these up at the local garden centre, and the chives were dug up in the garden. So let's get planting, Mike.
Okay.
It is a little stinky. I think it's the wheelbarrow that's stinky. I might move the wheelbarrow. So, whoa, it's the wheelbarrow that's stinky, isn't it?
They're really well rooted.
So we've got lovely little plants here. There were a few bulbs in there. I planted most of the bulbs out of here because they've been in here a few years and they haven't flowered particularly well this year. So I've naturalised them into a wild bit of the garden, but there's a few of them left in there. And I'm hoping that this lovely planter will take us right through until winter, hopefully. Then when we will need to take some of the plants out if they've survived. Or collect the seed, that's the other thing, collect the seed. Chives come up really well from seed, don't they?
Yeah, I collect chive
seed
seed
move
off
this
the flowers
wheelbarrow
every year and replant.
Oh God, it is whiffy, this wheelbarrow. But if I move it, the risk is I end up tipping it all over the place.
Nicely rooted in plants.
So the idea is, because we did have herbs, but they were so far from the house that we just weren't using them. So the idea with this is it's right next to the back door. So when we're cooking, we'll just pop out and get some fresh herbs. I'll probably give them a week or two to settle into the pot before we start using them, just to give them a good chance to get going. I'll give them a good water after we finish planting them. Oh, I love chives. So what will you be doing with these herbs, Mike? What will we be putting the chives on?
The chives?
Do you think we should put that so we can read it?
Oh, just on the inside. You don't really want to be seeing all the labels.
No, it's useful to know what they are.
In case somebody asks you what the variety is and you want to buy it again, it's useful to
my
keep
watch
them.
time is going. Just bear with you, I'm going to have to pause. So these plants will probably grow quite well. So what will you use them for? Because Mike's the cook. So what will you use the flat leaf parsley for?
Flat leaf parsley, you can put it on just about everything, can't you?
Okay, and the chives?
3 scrambled eggs, new potatoes.
And what about, coriander's really good on curry or tagine. Oh my goodness, I love coriander. And basil, that's a really unusual basil. Do you think it will taste the same? I've never seen this before.
It will taste very similar, yeah.
And that's nice on tomato. Oh, you should probably not let it flower. Look at the beautiful flower.
But it will seed.
Wow,
look at
that.
You can grow
That's
on.
Incredible. Maybe we will. And that's really good with tomatoes, isn't it? We're growing lots of tomatoes. Will it keep going?
Mozzarella salad. Pesto,
anyway,
obviously, pine nuts.
Oh,
and
it
then
makes
the
me
thyme,
hungry.
I just love thyme with
What's
all
it nice
sorts of
on?
pork. fish.
Fish. Which ones are good on
sorts.
fish? Flat leaf parsley, I think, can go on.
Parsley can go on it, yeah.
So we're looking forward to seeing if we use them more because they're near the back door. Anyway,
What we haven't planted in here is mince, which we do
oh,
use
we
a
have
lot
got a
of.
pot of mint at the back door, at the other back door, haven't we? Maybe we
Keep
should
them
bring it
separate,
round here.
because they'll just mug everything, won't they?
And the other thing we're going to do, we've got some more pots here. This pot we're going to need to repot, I think, because it's actually an agapanthus that's got a shrub self-seeding in it. And if you look back here, I've got another pot that needs replanting. It's got a sort of some nerines in it. It's got some spring bulbs. They haven't done much this year. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to pop this fantastic lavender in there. And then I'm going to cut the flower heads off, I think, probably, and dry them. I'm going to make little lavender bags and pop them in my clothes and my wardrobes to make my clothes smell nice. Anyway, I just thought you might be interested in this. It's a really simple little garden project you can do. Oh, there's not much water in there. I think we might need to fill the watering can. A really easy little project if you want to have fresh herbs with people food is to plant up a big pot. We already had this pot. It wasn't doing a lot. And just have them near the back door so you use them. Anyway, thanks for joining us. I hope you found this little tiny video helpful and maybe inspiring you to plant up a culinary herb pot.